afternoon, my children. Once again, I want to welcome you to this session of our lesson 2, Social Studies. I'm Tenywa Sanon, as usual, taking you through this lesson. I want to thank you for following, and I'm very sure you're obedient enough. You're doing what we are telling you, we are advising you to do. Yesterday, we had a lot that we discussed about post-independence period or Africa, where we came to realize that post-independence Africa will mean a period after independence, and that's where most of us are living. I know none of us, or none of you that we are teaching right now, is beyond 50 years. Because most of our countries are around 50 to 60 years of independence. So we are saying that we are in an era or a period where our judges, our elders, our forefathers, political fathers, who founded our countries, realized the need for countries that were independent to associate, to work together to solve their challenges. And I tried to narrow this down to our level, where most of us are, local level. I was trying to develop it from the local level to the global level. Local level, villages, divisions, homes, where we are. You realize that there is need still to associate people to work together in groups, in organizations. And you are witnesses that we have these things happening wherever you are staying. At national level, we realized it. At a regional level, we all know that we have the East African community for the case of East Africa. At continental level, we have OAU that we are yet to begin on to discuss. And at the global level, we have still an organization called UN and so many other countries that are involved for purposes of being able to work together to solve challenges that face humanity. So today, I don't want to waste a lot of time on what we discussed. I'm very sure you followed and appreciated the lesson. I want to straight away go to background about the formation of OAU. It is no longer in existence. It is OAU, African Union, that succeeded it, but it's important to get to know how it came into existence. I don't want to move so fast because this is a complex area. If I move so fast, you may not understand certain things. Today, I may desire that we look at major the new words that we may come across this topic as we move on. And these words will form a foundation for whatever we shall be discussing later on. Word number one that I want us to learn or get to know about is charter. I will start by writing new words. New words. New words. Word number one that will come across as we discuss is charter. I know you have your dictionaries around you. You can be opening them to get to know what charter means. But we'll expound on that later. We have the second word is statehood. Statehood. Open your dictionary and get to know what it is. There's another word that will come across as we discuss or we go along with our topic called sovereignty. we need to know what it means. Sovereignty. 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 We have our next word as block. 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 Open your dictionaries, please, and get to know what it is. We have our next word as neo-colonialism. Neo-colonialism is our next word that will come to discover or get to know. Next word is federation. Federation. Federation is the next word. We have the next word as colonialism. Colonialism is the next word. You can be opening your dictionaries to find out what it means. We have the next word as autonomy. Autonomy. Autonomy, the next. We have bureaucracies. Bureaucracies. Bureaucracies or bureaucracy. We have the next term as nationalism. Nationalism. We have words like Casablanca, and then our last word to look at is Monrovia. So those are some of the words that will be coming across as we go along our topic about background, the formation of OA. I want to take you through these words, read through them as we follow. Word number 1 is charter. Word number 2 is statehood. Next is sovereignty. Sovereignty. Word next is block. Block. I know many of you are familiar with K at the end, but we are removing K to mean to maintain C alone. We have neo-colonialism, federation, colonialism, autonomy, bureaucracies, nationalism, Casablanca, and Monrovia. Those are the words, if we are to go through this topic, especially today's lesson, that we come across that we need to get to know what they mean. And once we do that, the rest will become so simple for us. Charter. When we talk of a charter, we mean a document. A document issued by an authority, creating a public or private institution, defining its purpose and privileges. When we talk of a charter, we are meaning a document issued by an authority, creating a private or public institution, defining its purpose and privileges. I want to repeat it. A charter is sort of an agreement, a legal document. And what does it do? It is issued by an authority. It must be recognized. Remember, we are talking of the background of the OAU. We cannot talk of an organization without a charter. We cannot talk of an institution like a school. An institution, name it, any organization, name it a SAM, there should be a legal document binding people together with rules, with privileges, and why that organization or institution is in place. So that document that binds people together in the form of rules, in the form of regulations, is what we call a charter. So we are saying when we became formation of the OAU, a charter was formed. And it defined the purpose of OAU. Why was the OAU to be formed? Why was the OAU to be in existence? And the privileges, how were members to benefit from it. So a charter was necessary. Hope you understand what it is. We are saying a charter is a document issued by an authority creating a public institution. So the next word to look at is federation. And we are saying federation is a group of nations or states that are unified under one central authority. Unified under one central authority, elected by members. In other words, members must accept its authority. Members must accept its work. Members must recognize its existence by having even representatives on it. But of course having their autonomy, even in their operations as member states. Our next word is colonialism. I know there are so many ways of explaining colonialism, but I would want to give you the simplest. A state of a powerful country controlling the affairs of weaker ones, or weaker countries economically, politically, and socially. We are saying colonialism is a state of a weaker country, the state of a powerful country controlling the affairs of weaker countries, economically, socially, politically. We have already discussed about neocolonialism. But we are looking at a period where African countries have now gotten out of this, and some were still under that. Remember, we talked of the charter, the mandate, why OAU was to be founded. One of them was to consolidate the independence of those countries that had got independence, and also to help those that were still under colonialism to overcome colonialism. In other words, independence for Uganda, let's say, could mean independence for Kenya. Independence for Kenya could mean Somalia, and the story continues. So, what does this teach us? Your independence should be someone's independence. Your independence should not mean colonizing someone else, suppressing other people. So that's what it meant. All that was contained in what we had already discussed in as the charter, because it provided for the purpose and privileges for starting or putting in place the AU as an organization or as an association. The next word is autonomy. Autonomy. When you talk of autonomy, we are meaning the freedom. Is the freedom to act or function independently. Autonomy means the freedom to act or function independently. In other words, you are able to stand on your two legs and decide your destiny, make decisions that are in your interests without the interference of someone else. Remember, these were member countries that were independent, politically, socially, economically, coming together, and they needed to define their autonomy. They needed to act much as they were coming together to work to solve their challenges, but the issue of independence in certain areas had to be maintained. So autonomy is some of the things or the words that will be coming across as we move along. Bureaucracy, I've tried to put it in plural form, but it is coming from the word bureaucracy. And when we talk of bureaucracy, it is in plural form. And what does that mean? It's a system of administration based on division of labor or hierarchy of authority. It's a system of administration based on division of labor or hierarchy of authority. I'll give an example of our homes. We have mommy, daddy on top, mommy next, your elder brother or sister, and the trend flows up to the last person who perhaps keeps your gate or works in the chambers and the rest. So it is that authority, who is the head, who is the next, and highlighting their roles. Look at a school where you go to learn from. We have a head teacher, we have the PTA, we have even the PTA, we have the chairman. Come to teachers, they have the head teacher. Even among the teachers, they are heads of various departments. It is a hierarchy, showing the various levels of administration. So when we talk of bureaucracies, we are meaning levels of administration. Levels of administration that are involved in an association, an organization, or in administration. Remember, it is one of the words we shall come across. As member countries are coming together, that was a need for them to have their administration strengthened so as to be able to achieve what the organization intended. We have nationalism as the next word. There are so many ways we can explain the word nationalism, but I want us to know that it's the support for the creation of an independent state. When we talk of nationalism, still we are meaning the support for the creation of an independent state. That spirit, that desire for people to have their country independent. Remember, nationalism at the time when OA was formed was at its peak, where people were singing freedom, independence, independence, independence. Those who were independent wanted to maintain their independence, protect it. And those that had not acquired theirs needed it. So we shall come across nationalism. And it was one of the mandate of the OAU during its formation. In its charter, it had to ensure that Africans in their respective territories acquired independence. And then there are some fun words here written, Casablanca. It may not bring out the meaning as in the dictionary well, but it is a Spanish word. There are two words here in two. There are two words here in one. Two words in one form. There are two words here in one that are forming this one. We have casa with C-A-S-A. Casa means house. I know right now you're in a house. If you happen to go to Spain, when you say casa, when you speak casa, you're meaning a house. It is funny. And then it is funny in such a way that in my language, casa means something else. But to the Spanish, it is a house. I know Bagandas, you are there. A nyumba, you get. And then blank, you have this part, and then this part. Blank, from BLA. Blank means, it's a Spanish word as well. It means white. In simple terms, if you put the two words together, Casablanca, it means white house. I was just letting you to know what Casablanca generally means. But in this case, I want us to know that Casablanca is a city in Morocco. Actually, it is a city at the port of Morocco. It is a port city, let me put it this way. It's a port city in Morocco where one of the groups that had differing ideas about how Africa should be governed as a one bloc met to discuss the ideas. They met in Morocco, in the port city of Casablanca, to discuss. And we realized in the assignment I gave you, I asked you to identify some of the member states that belong to the Casablanca group. Some of you who did that, you must have come up with that. So it shouldn't be a strange word to you. When you talk of Casablanca in Spanish, it is meaning White House. But in our African kind of conference, we are meaning a city in Morocco where the Casablanca group member states met to discuss the way forward for Africa as a continent. Monrovia, as it is, there's not much English that I would apply here. It is simply the capital city of Monrovia, the capital city of Liberia, where the Monrovia group met to discuss the future of Africa. Remember the time of OAU being formed, there were two groups that were involved that had differing ideas. Some were radical, some were not. They had differing ideas. The Monrovia group, they are called Monrovia because they met in Monrovia, the capital city of Liberia. Casablanca, they are called so simply because they met in the port city of Morocco to discuss what Africa was supposed to be. So these are some of the words. To me, I looked at them as strange words, and you are still young. You are not as old as some of us. And even some of us, much as we are old, we may not know how to explain these words. I'm very sure right now you are able to know and explain these words well to your colleagues that are seated with. I don't think we need to go beyond this, my children, because your brains are so small, you may not contain what I may have prepared. I've prepared a lot for you, but I feel this is enough for you today and for now. I want to ask you to systematically explain these words. And tomorrow when we meet, we shall be marking. I taught you how to mark. I always tell you that teachers are not gods. You can do what they do if you are instructed and obedient enough. I taught you how to mark. We shall be marking our work. And some of the work, when we happen to meet together, I'll look at it. Tomorrow, I want us to meet again when you have systematically explained these words for your own good. They should not ask you about Monrovia and you can't say something about that as far as the formation of what is concerned. They will ask you, write your notes about the foreign words or the foreign statements, nationalism, Monrovia in relation to OA formation, Casablanca, you should be able to say something. Or what history, how is Casablanca related to OA in terms of its formation? How is the Monrovia related? Who are the Monrovia group? Who are the Casablanca? You should be able to explain those words. As the child who was taught or who went to a good school like Bright Paris Junior School. Still, you should be able to explain the chapters of virginity. These are words that I now expect you to use in your language, in your speech right now. So I hope I've contributed to your vocabularies, and when we meet, believe me, the lesson will flow very well. From here, I'm very sure I'll be able to move very fast and have our topic field for us to move systematically, bit per bit, so that we don't leave any stone unturned. I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for your time. I know you're following. You're putting in your money, your time to follow us online. We love you as our children, and we ask you to keep safe. Follow the procedures, obey your parents, and all will go well with us. Thank you for listening. May the good Lord be with you, preserve you, keep you safe. In Jesus' name.